Hey yo, what is happening guys? This is Lineage coming at you with another video. So today we're actually going to be talking about the names of the skins of the console exclusive Keyblades for Kingdom Hearts 3, as well as we're going to be talking about the interview between the co-director of Kingdom Hearts 3 as well as the main director Tetsuya Nomura. So sorry, I messed up over there, I don't know why. But let's just dive straight into it. So right here for the Xbox One Kingdom Hearts exclusive pre-order Keyblade, the name is Phantom Green, which is actually pretty cool. The Japanese store for Kingdom Hearts 3 store page has unveiled the name of the Xbox exclusive pre-order bonus Keyblade as Phantom Green, which is very pretty cool. It does have that phantomish look to it somehow. I do understand the green part and then the phantom, but then we have the Kingdom Hearts 3 PlayStation Store pre-order Keyblade named Midnight Blue. That is a beautiful name. Now of course I like that on one side it's square and X and on the other is triangle and circle. I think that's how it's designed, but of course, you know, either way it looks beautiful, and honestly these two Keyblades great names. I really do enjoy that. But let's continue on with the interview with Tetsuya Nomura and the co-director of Yasui. Who remembers the days I used to screw up Yasui's name? But when talking about the importance of adding Toy Story to Kingdom Hearts 3, Nomura simply said, after we were done with Kingdom Hearts 2, we were starting to consider 3. We started talking with Disney. I remember saying, if we can't use Pixar, then we can't have a third game. It's that important to the game series. The whole world loves Toy Story. Everybody feels the appeal of that story and those characters. So yeah, at the very beginning I directly said to them, if we can't get this, I don't want to do it. This man is bold because he would actually stop a series for one world. That's how important Pixar was actually to Kingdom Hearts 3 and to Nomura himself. On how the process to obtain the rights to Toy Story and what Pixar wanted them to do, Nomura simply said, I wrote a general outline to the story and I submitted it to Pixar. It took them several years to okay the story and the character designs. Previous to Kingdom Hearts 3, I think these companies kind of saw it more as a like secondary rights permissions. They saw it more as a product like you would a brand toy or something. This time it was creator to creator. It was somebody who had made this animation and somebody who was making this game. We were communicating with each other, myself and these people, so that added an extra level of complexity, because each creator has their own desires, ideas and concepts. Then Yasui simply said, we were talking to Pixar's story supervisor Jason Katz, and what he said was he wanted us to make a Toy Story world a toy store that they couldn't. But then they speak upon the gig-ass robots. Yasui said, yeah, I think the first thing that he concepted was the robots. We sort of wanted it to be true to what we do Square Enix like, and Pixar was actually very open to that. We had this back and forth with Pixar. It placed a lot of importance on the toys. There are robots, but they're also toys, so they really wanted that incorporated. Next up is on Big Hero 6's story. Nomura said Big Hero 6's story is a moving story that involves a robot, which is something that really fits well with the Kingdom Hearts world. Yasui said Hiro is an inventor, so we wanted something that was invented. So we came up with an augmented reality device that Sora places on his visor, and using that we have San Francisco, but you're looking at it through sort of AR visor. When discussing about storyline for Disney Worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3, Nomura said each title has a different team in charge of it. The storyline is very heart of Toy Story, whereas with Monsters Inc. it's more about the world that they've built. So we'd be told, oh well, there aren't monsters of this color, or there are no monsters that have eyes like that, or the monsters in this world wouldn't use that word. Nomura's using some bad language. But then when they were talking about the change from the Luminos engine to the Unreal Engine 4, Yasui said that the thing with Unreal Engine 4 is really easy to experiment gameplay wise. We didn't need any assets to start off, so the game designers that aren't artists at all could actually start to test the game. We had to learn a lot. When we started using the Unreal Engine 4, we had these study groups. Well, not study groups, but well, we all sort of, there's a tutorial. I even did that. I made my own robot, a robot that changed shape. We never used it in the game. We just tested it out. We had a contest too. I remember each game designer made something, and we sort of compared it, and this had nothing to do with the game because we had to learn about the engine. This was part of the development timeline and was something that contributed to and affected the schedule. This is very sad to hear because, you know, the Unreal Engine 4, amazing stuff, but of course this is the first time they're using it, I guess, for Kingdom Hearts 3, for a Kingdom Hearts game, and the change from Luminos to that, it's very sad. But at the same time, you know, they had to learn the ropes, and I'm perfectly fine with why they did that. They had to learn how the engine works. So, you know, I always say it's best for a game to take a long time and be a masterpiece, rather than have a quick game announced like 2 weeks after its announcement and be a totally bad game, you know. So yeah, I'm honestly happy that they changed to the Unreal Engine 4. But right here we continue on. Right here, Nomura said it was a whole year that we had to kind of rewind and start. As a dev tool, Unreal Engine 4 is kind of an all-in-one. It got all the stuff that is needed in it. It's used around the world, and we also got really great support from Epic. So they are very helpful through the entire process. It would have been a different story if the team making Luminos had been members of the Kingdom Hearts team, but they were a different team, so that didn't make things a bit more difficult. So that did make it a little bit more difficult too. But when talking about Nomura's personal criteria for levels of Kingdom Hearts games, Nomura said, "It really doesn't matter to me whether or not they are going to be popular. It's just about whether the game is going to benefit from adding them." In parts of Kingdom Hearts games, we included a number of more minor titles. It's not only about what's interesting, it's also about the variety. Of course, even after the fixed point when we have decided what worlds are going to be, occasionally there are Disney things that come up afterwards, and I'm like, I wish I could have put that in there. And then he simply says, when talking about how the team wants to make Kingdom Hearts perfect, Nomura said, there have been a lot of people who have said that when hardware changes, we're going to have to change things. As the way we change things, we're going to have to change our management style, and there's a lot to keep up with. But this company, in at least one way, hasn't changed since it was called Squaresoft. We want to make fun stuff, we want to make cool stuff. We here at the Osaka team, the Osaka working on Kingdom Hearts 3, are all at the same mindset. They just want to make something good. And then Yasui simply said, Nomura wants it to be perfect, I want it to be perfect, Disney wants it to be perfect, right? And our fan base, they expect it to be perfect. We can't have it be subpar. It's Kingdom Hearts 3. It just can't be your average well-made game. It has to be more than that. That statement alone shows how much of love Yasui loves the fandom. And my god, Yasui, bless your soul, man, bless your soul. And basically, yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 has to be above a very good game. It has to be, like my boy Yasui said, perfect. But I always said there's no such thing as a perfect game, guys. There's always going to be a little bit of a flaw within a game, and we have to, you know, acknowledge that. But I do believe Kingdom Hearts can be very close to a perfect game. I'm guessing it's gonna be a 10 out of 10, lads. Don't worry, you'll get my review soon. But the last piece of statement over here was on the legacy of Kingdom Hearts 3. Yasui said, I guess I wanted to make a game that was really talked about. We want to sell a lot of games, yes, but at the same time, it should be a game that could be talked about 10 years from now. When I come to this company, I was really inspired by Final Fantasy VII, and so it would be great if kids play our game and they come to our interviews and they join us, right? It had to be something that big, something with a legacy. So the fact you mentioned Final Fantasy VII, a lot of people may actually speculate, you know, oh my god, is this Final Fantasy VII remake news? Who knows? Really, who knows? But something of a legacy, that is what Kingdom Hearts is to Nomura. This is Nomura's child. He made Kingdom Hearts when people were talking, you know, he started the Kingdom Hearts stuff. He's been directed from number 1 all the way till now. He has created a legacy out of this game, and this game is going like 17, I think this is the 17th anniversary year, yeah, and you know, it's just a big thing if you actually have to think about it. All I have to say is to Nomura and Square Enix, you have been doing a great job. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this interview? What do you guys think about the Keyblades? Let me know in the interviews of the comment section down below. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Please share with friends, because sharing is caring. Please leave a like, helps me out a lot. And most importantly, subscribe to become a fellow lightning bolt. Anyway guys, that is it for this video, and as always, this is Lightning Shade. Blaze out.